Ladies and gentlemen, as someone very well-known said, I guess we filled the place. Thank you all for coming together. This is the most exciting part of the evening, the part we've all been waiting for. And therefore, with no further ado, I'd like to welcome to the stage Claudie Haigneré, Stefan von Holtzbrinck, and Melanie Smallman, the estimated jury chairs that have been in these incredibly difficult discussions around who will join us on stage today. Thank you. We have listened to 100 pitches from Labsters, 28 presentations from startups, 20 engaged presentations, and we're now here to learn a little bit about these formats, and I'd really love to know what your impressions were of the day and how difficult it was to actually make this decision. So could we start here, Claudie? Could you share a little bit?
Thank you. I think it was tough for the 100 candidates in the labs format, but it was tough and dense for us too with the jury. I think this format with 3 minutes gives them this possibility to transmit their conviction, passion, to deliver the message, and it was, we enjoyed really that. It was not so simple to find the right way to give you now 3 laureates, but really coming from 63 different countries. 3 minutes, very well trained, really. And we had to choose our rising stars.
Yeah.
We'll see that later.
We'll see what they do, and they will present tomorrow at the conference.
And the 3, yes, will have this immense privilege to be in front of the audience.
Thank you.
To share their enthusiasm and conviction and results and new ideas, concepts, and creativity.
Beautiful. Thank you. How about venture?
I think we're at 27 startups today, healthcare, sustainability, and the future of technology. And it was the strongest mix that we ever had here at the Falling Walls conference. It was so exciting that in the jury session, it was so difficult to come to a conclusion. It really, we had at the forefront 1 or 2 contenders, and this time we had every time 4. And it was really, that's due to the diversity. And actually, it's a good sign for science that so many highly professionally prepared and thought through insights out of science are translated into applications that will change our life tomorrow. Fantastic.
Beautiful. Thank you.
Yeah, and with Engage, I mean, we've spent the day hearing from, I think it was 21 projects that are breaking down the walls between science and society, and every single one of them was amazing. We had a really difficult job as a jury to pick a winner, but I think the thing we want to make clear is that all of the finalists were winners in our eyes and were really amazing candidates.
So a huge round of applause to all of you for being courageous enough. I hope you all feel like winners, and we will now be sharing. We will be starting over here with Lab.
Okay.
So if the Lab nominees could come up from this side, that would be wonderful. And we will start with...
I will start with the Audience Award. Mm-hmm. So the winner of the Audience Award is Jorge Miles from Chile. Breaking the wall of fire.
And you can have a seat down here. Thank you very much.
A high-tech flag. Yeah.
All right.
So now the 3rd place for the labs. Rushabh Sheda from India for affordable housing in West Plastic.
Where are you?
Where is it? Congratulations. Congratulations, really.
Hooray. Welcome. Here. Wonderful. Have a seat. And place number 2 of
Place
Falling
number
Walls
2.
Lab 2019 goes to
Marielle van Koeten, the Netherlands unlabeled data. Congratulations, really.
Congratulations. There you go. Ta-ta. Woo. And you can have a seat over there. And finally, can you feel the sizzling energy in the room? Can you feel it? The Falling Walls prize number 1 lab goes to
A drum?
Drums. Imagine drums. Drum. Yes. We can't hear her otherwise.
Okay.
This is just adding to the end. Okay.
Okay, on y va.
Go. You can do it. On y va.
The winner is Rispiri, Australia, for broken glasses.
Have a seat down there. This is so exciting. Usually in the past, we've only done one per lab venture, and this time we're all here, so we can just continue. Can I switch places with you?
Yeah.
Hello.
Hello.
So in your case, things will work a little bit differently because we have 3 clusters, right?
Yeah.
And so you're going to be nominating the winner of each cluster, who then comes up, and then there's extra suspense because we have to figure out who the winner
Of the clusters is.
This is complicated, but
Super.
but I'm still following. All right, so cluster number 1 is healthcare.
Yeah, and the winner is a company that is breaking the wall of antibiotic resistance. And Felix, you're happy. Where are you? Felix Biotech. Congratulations.
You're very welcome, and you can have a seat on the right side. Thank you very much. This way? Just down? They will come right up. Okay.
Okay.
Cluster number 2 is engineering of the future.
Yeah, and I think we chose a company that is helping the late diagnosis with ultrasound in your pocket. So Meadow AI, please come out here. Congratulations, congratulations. Yeah.
Cluster number 3, the last one, adventure, sustainability.
Sustainability, very important these days. And I think this company is turning toxic styrofoam into plant foam, and the company is called Kanpur Flower Cycling. Congratulations, yeah. So
they didn't run too far off.
no.
They're right around the corner.
No, exactly. I think, as you said in the beginning, everybody is a winner, so everybody is equal. Then we had the 3 cluster winners, which are a little bit more equal. And the most equal, the Falling Wall Science Startup of the year 2018 is Felix. Biotech, please come on here. Yeah. Thank you. No, please, don't forget the stone here.
And we have yet another one, so we're going to do a little switch over here.
It's wonderful to have 3.
Wonderful to see so many women up on stage. Yes. So,
Yeah, well, we have selected one winner to be the Science Engagement for 2019. Of course, it's not straightforward. The presenter of the project was just filling in because the project lead had their visa delayed until the last minute. But he arrived this morning, too late to give his presentation, but is here today. So I'd like to call on stage 2 people for the Falling Wall Science Engagement Award. For breaking the wall of impersonal learning, we have Avarinth Panch and Kishot Naraja. Well done. You've just arrived.
you made it. And can you hold All right. A big round of applause. So actually, because I'm a millennial, I'd love to take a selfie with all of the winners and a selfie stick. So if all of the winners could come on stage and we'll do this thing. Come on and appear. We'll test my selfie abilities. I don't actually own this thing. So if you could turn around, everyone on stage, and face this way.
Oh, with the crowd.
And then we'll have the crowd. So in the crowd, you're on the picture. So make sure you smile and you're doing woo. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Yay! Oh, fabulous. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And now I would like to ask my friend Felix up on stage to make the final announcements of the evening. Thank you very much. You can stay up. You can stay. Yeah.
Do I have the mic on? Thank you. My name is Felix Rundel. I'm the Executive Director at Falling Walls, and it's my absolute pleasure, and a simple one, to wrap up this amazing day. I might have yet another winner because I just was approached by a potential investor in one of the venture startups. Here's the business card. I'll keep this a secret, but you can give that one also an applause maybe if you want. Of course, that's what we're looking for, all these connections that are being created in this community. And I think it was the first time that we had all the events, Lab, Venture, Engage under one roof. And I think it paid off. I think the connections were created. And I hope you had an amazing day. I really want to thank all of you for coming today and for making this day what it was. And I really want to give a special thank you to our jury members, to our speakers, to our partners who made this all happen. And almost last but not least, to our amazing moderators who guided us through the day today. Please, AC Coppens of the Creative Catalysts. Is she here? AC, are you still here? Hey, thank you so much. Thank you. We have flowers, right?
Oh, really?
Here we go. Thank you. Thank you, AC. Then for Engage, Falling Walls Engage, Louis Hu of Science Sealith. I hope I spelled that right. Louis, come here, buddy. Hi.
Hello, good to see you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
some flowers for you.
Very kind.
Thank you very much. And finally, a nice box of Let's Work Magic. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
And so finally, we had just a little bit of work setting all of this up together for a little bit of time. And I really want to appreciate the work that was done by the Falling Walls team who organized all of this. And I think just represented by Lisa, Marie, Lavinia, maybe you can come forward just for a second and get your applause. But that's an applause for the whole team. Our very big thank you, of course, goes to the Futurium. Thanks for hosting us. Our thank you goes to the Futurium team who really worked with us very, very closely to make this happen. To Wildebeise von Schmidt, our event agency, and all the others back here and in the other rooms that really made all of this run smoothly. So my last statement is of an organizational nature. For those who are coming to the welcome reception, we have buses in front of the building that are departing right after this. If you want to walk, Google is your friend. We are doing this at the Naturkundemuseum. You'll have to learn some German. That's for Natural History Museum. Naturkundemuseum is actually just a 10 minutes walk. And since traffic is horrible, you might just want to consider forming a pack of networked people walking over there and having a nice brain date as you go. Thank you all once again. It was an absolutely delightful day, and we're proud to have all of you here. Thank you.
Thank you. Bravo. Allez, merci.